Parnell Motley apparently is having a big spring and has raised some eyebrows.
Yeah, absolutely. So there was a lot of talk about Motley coming in as a guy who might step up and get a lot of reps, but now he's really challenging Parker for that starting cornerback job. Unfortunately, Parker, a couple weeks before spring practice ended, actually fractured his foot. So Motley ended up taking all those snaps in the spring game. Everybody saw him. And on the very first drive of the game, he picked off a downfield Baker Mayfield pass intended for Marquise Brown. So he raised a lot of eyebrows, caught a lot of attention. And now there's some people saying that it might be Jordan Thomas on one side and Parnell Motley on the other when the Sooners open their season this fall.
Hey, Graham, just as a overview of spring practice, what really stood out to you? What do you feel good about? What are you concerned about as we head toward August?
I don't know that the status quo really changed a lot from the beginning to the end of spring practice. However, I will say that Sooners fans have every reason to feel great about that outstanding offensive line that we have together. Just so many different combinations of possibilities that we can have there. A great first and second unit with those guys. I would also say that the Sooners have just a wealth of options as far as replacing guys like Joe Mixon, Pirine, Westbrook. You know, it's not going to be easy. We're not going to be able to reproduce those results, but we have so many guys like Rodney Anderson, just to name one, who might be able to step up as a running back and replace a little bit of that production. Maybe in the aggregate, all those guys can step up. And then I also think that on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to see a much better showing right out of the gate than we got last year because we have a little bit of experience coming back. The secondary looks to be improved. There's a lot of battles going on as far as safety between Khalil Houghton and Will Sunderland, and they're all talented guys. So I feel like we're just going to see better things out of that unit this year. There's just more depth and another year of experience under their belt.
Regardless of what Vegas says, regardless of what the various power indexes tell us right now, I would consider Oklahoma to be the largest favorite of any conference team in the Power Five. And once you win that conference championship, regardless of what's happened to the Big 12 a few times, you have about an 80% certainty of getting to the college football playoff. That's obviously way down the road, but the Sooners expecting big things here in 2017. Graham Dudley joins us from Crimson and at Cream Machine. Graham, we always appreciate the insight.
Absolutely, Mark. Anytime.